to the committee. Senator Kirk.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations, and I look forward to working with you on the VA Milcon subcommittee. Mr. Chairman Bernanke, I'm an admirer of yours. I just finished Ahmed Liaquat's book, Lord of Finance, which is a very human story of what central bankers go through. Quick question on Dodd-Frank Titles 1 and 7, which creates the Oversight Council, talks about systemic risk, regulatory gap, and a key phrase, regardless of legal charter. So it's a broad authority to examine risk. You have now established this Office of Financial Security to look at any potential dangers out there. Would you be able to look at U.S. states as a source of systemic risk?
Our Office of Financial Stability is a small office which is just trying to look at different risks that might emerge. It doesn't have any examination authority, for example. The risks arising from states or the municipal market would be something that the Federal Reserve would pay attention to, but I think probably the appropriate venue for that would be the FSOC, the council, where we would discuss mutually any complications or ramifications of developments there.
Just note, Illinois has the worst state-funded pension in the country at 54%, but a new analysis could mean it's as low as 38%. The Chicago Tribune reported this morning that the state deficit is $160 billion. And we have concerns about California. I would just note that a young state representative from New Salem, Illinois, wrestled with this issue in 1840, named Abraham Lincoln. The Senate passed a resolution in 1841 advising Treasury Secretary Webster not to guarantee state debt to preserve the full credit of the United States. So it would appear that this could be a source of systemic risk and something that's fully within your capability to examine. One other question. The Wall Street Journal 2 days ago reported that our largest foreign creditor, China, had sold $11.2 billion in treasuries in November and another $4 billion in December. $15.2 billion unwinding is about a 1.7% reduction in their total holdings, now down to $892 billion. Do you see this movement by America's largest creditor abroad as a source of systemic risk?
The international imbalances, the current account imbalances and reserve accumulations could, in principle, be a systemic risk, and I think they contributed to the crisis. That being said, I wouldn't make much of those data. First of all, they're actually incomplete data. And secondly, in the short run, the main determinant of Chinese accumulation of dollars is their need to keep the renminbi pegged at the level that they choose. And so it's pretty much they take whatever they need to take in order to keep their currency at the desired level.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I reached out to Chairman Warner, one of our subcommittees, hoping that we'll look at continued dangers in Spain and Portugal and the adequacy and size of the IMF, which I think this committee really needs to work on. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.